Hello, everybody, and I am so glad to have made it to the final week of this class. I have learned so much, and I can't wait to continue on learning more about entrepreneurship and how extensively important it is to the growth of the world and to our economy. During this week's readings and throughout research, I actually came across author G. Gaston. His story and everything was very interesting to me. It really captured my attention. I found that it was very interesting that not only was he the very first and richest black man in America because of his entrepreneurship, but the fact that he was known as a serial entrepreneur because he was the developer and established more than one business. He established the Booker T. Washington Insurance Company, and he established the Citizens Savings and Loan Association, along with the A.G. Gaston Construction Company and a financial institution. But it all started with the funeral home that he began. And he comes from Birmingham in the state of Alabama, and he was able to create these wonderful businesses that just have continued to grow and expand throughout the United States and throughout the past of American history. Um, he was one of the leading employer of the blacks in Alabama, and directly and indirectly gave substantial aid and comfort to the civilian rights movement. In the decades after the Montgomery bus boycott, Martin Luther King Jr. and his allies used a A.G. Gaston motel in Birmingham, Alabama, as a safe refuge to plan their activities. And that is just phenomenal that even as we move throughout history, some of his businesses, like the hotel, was still being used. In writing of the Black Titan, a full-length biography, Carol Jenkins, the niece of Gaston, and Elizabeth Gardner Hines, his grandniece, detailed the significance of his contributions within the 20th century economy of Birmingham. Moreover, they also showed how Gaston was both a product of and a direct participant in a long tradition of black engagement in business, self-help, and mutual aid. He was born in 1893 and grew up in poverty in a small town of Demopolis, Alabama. So, with that background, he understood what it was like to go from rags to riches by developing those businesses through his entrepreneurship. When he was a teenager, the entire family moved to the booming industry city of Birmingham, Alabama. His mother went to work for a A.B. Loveman, a wealthy Jewish department store owner, and this kind of started his progression towards establishing his own business and being able to care for his family financially. As is true for most entrepreneurs, Gaston's rose up the economic ladder can be traced to a combination of luck and pluck. The connection to the Loveman family nurtured a favorable environment for a future business career. Loveman stood out as a model of how to prosper through long hours of hard work and careful attention to investments. With this information that was provided to him by the employer of his mother, he was able to establish his businesses and understand the hard work that went into establishing these businesses. And with that, I just thank you for having me in class. And I really enjoyed learning more about Gaston and his achievements and how they helped the economy in Birmingham, Alabama. Thank you.